Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof. Pick it the wind brush.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring. As the porcelain meets the metal table, this does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me. Where did they get...
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption station.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
The phrase was used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It would... No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just... sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for? Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he...
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. Sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality. We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she...
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has...
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer,
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things, a field autopsy.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page, the lieutenant, the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
It very well could be. What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? That's not funny, officer. Why do you ask?
Just have her answer the question. Don't give explanations.
I don't think he enjoyed dying, officer. He had too much
Everything checks out here. It's all A. No, it doesn't check out. Can't you see she's clearly avoiding something? That's a strange thing to suggest. The lady is as fair and just.
Why do you ask?
Just have her answer the question. Don't give explanations.
Wow. Maybe you're interpreting them wrong?
Everything checks out here. No, that's a strange thing to suggest. The lady...
Oh.
It's clear she liked it.
Sure. Service history. It was mostly for showing off to... How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish.
Is this Orani's lit?
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Oh, yeah. No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself. Change of topic, perhaps? He was 42.
42? Are you?
He had many scars that made him appear older. We even celebrated his birthday like...
We were slightly off then.
The adversary one. The lieutenant blinks. All right, let's see where this is going.
Cool. Yes. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice.
He had a combat wound.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his...
Ah, yes.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine. Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now. In Oranje, officer. It's...
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk.
Sex. Alcohol.
Good for you.
What do you think?
I don't know how a semen sample works, officers. How many days after intercourse is it?
Is she avoiding anything? Technically not. Technically not. Come on, man. Listen. You can't trust them. It's just you and me.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Yes, miss. I hope. All right.
Coolly, gracefully.
Sure. There were... Yeah? All right. Not my favorite topic, but okay. How about we...
Yes?
This window is pristine on the inside, and smooth as ice. There are spots following your lead. The lieutenant leans in closer.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced? Yes, that one. Cold.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been given...
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently... Whatever it is.
Stop distracting him!
Yes? What is it? I don't...
Don't say anything, Judith.
I'm just looking at...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Yes. A policewoman who just...
Oh, hello, dear. Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
It's you again. What is it? Anne. That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little...
Funny. No, good. All right. Oh, fucking righty then.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect.
Women are crazy, irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember?
You know what? I am tired. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Yeah. What is this quiet funeral shit?
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100?
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
It's you again. What is it?
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you, because they don't like you. All because...
Goddamn right. This is you. Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company.
work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just...
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your gun?
I left it home.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between... You're in. He's all yours. Questions. He nods.
You hang the corpse to cover up the real cause of death.
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
So there was a wound. You should try looking for it one...
Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes.
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, Bob.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench.
That's okay with the fat man. Still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted.
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Nah, he's my brother.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
In a manner of speaking, we had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message. Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your...
A little too far there.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway. We're Hardy Boys, and that's it. Nope, you're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to. You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her, from the old world. They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klasia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was...
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistic...
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Me too. You do that. Hey, cop.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the...
She, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she... That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a...
We'll take that into account.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate.
I understand. I didn't lie. Not a lot. I've done...
Come on. She lied.
It was a mistake.
Why did you waste...
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit You're right. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the more...
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill. Well, then I'm fucked. For nothing.
Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with.
I need the names of the companies involved, and who...
The job was Louisdouen County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Louis Scott conglomerate.
But she really...
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Louis Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive. I am a destroyer. People lost their jobs. Good people. A lot of people got hurt. But that
can wait. Look into her eyes.
One of them killed themselves because of me. How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it? There you have it. The way of the warrior. We were there. Together. In bed, okay? He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him.
A great pain moves.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of...
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
I don't... How did...
You know.
He just had a hunch. Detectives have those.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came. I'm not lying to you.
She throws it away.
What time was this?
11:30 to 12:15.
It's okay. Were you in...
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other...
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines.
Good thinking. Clear your head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up. He was still on the floor, slouched.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can. She pulls on the cigarette, looking up at the sky. Her hair ripples in the breeze as she stands there, silent.
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they...
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not? Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower.
To produce lividity.
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for... I don't know. I haven't seen her.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are...
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there. Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making... He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days.
Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then? Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer, and it makes you sweat.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. Yes, you see the glass spark. She nods, silently. He's thinking, or should we arrest her? She's a... No, that won't be necessary. Just leave. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her. Who? What? Dear Lord, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not the most... She probably didn't give you her real name either. What? Take it easy. Don't overcompensate. See?
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to common, sir. I couldn't just beg. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. No. It's submerged in a plastic
Falsified documents?
passport and visa. Given to me by my employer.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
West of the boardwalk. In the reeds. On the coast there. I put it there when I first... It's useless.
The lieutenant makes a note.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest. It's Katarzyna Lazie.
Could it mean Glazia is an alacronym for Katarzyna Alazie?
It was a sentimental thing.
A nickname? Who?
A teenage boy. 1,000,000 years ago.
She nods. Her round eyes, she nods. Her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
But I haven't done anything. Anything illegal.
Failure to aid fucking mind games. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in. The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please no.
Fragile, unsure.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
She's silent for a second, as if looking in, gearing up for this betrayal.
Ruby. She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys.
What she's saying is... sex?
And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't.
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you...
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing...
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
This is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up, like you said there was a secret route there, right? She could have come up through there, then taken the shot.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing. That...
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me. She came over one night, drunk. Said she'd turn my... And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line.
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her. Okay. And what? Arrest? Why? She told us Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful. Her. Stop letting her distract you.
Still? After all this, but I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern and...
She's gearing up for a last stand. This is it.
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke.
She looks at you in silence. Wait. If you arrest her, Kim, shut up. He's making a decision, and it's his to make.
I won't, sir.
She nods, then nervous.
Okay.
She slowly. You are. This is not the end of this.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her.
Okay.
She nods, silently, then picks up. As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all. If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate. She's silent, holding on to her. It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that easier that way. I don't know.
Real as anything.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain? Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us.
I agree.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your word like I lied before. Like I did. No.
Falsify.
Passport.
Why would they?
I didn't show.
She fears an arrest right here and now.
It's got that.
Could it mean Glasia is an alacronym? She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
I did. What is this? I called your desk. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my...
That is the emergencies desk. Anyone could know that, sire. By looking around.
What time did you make?
Thursday night.
It checks out.
She stands before you, holding. She slowly lights another. You clearly see foot.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from a vague sense of... You get the feeling this room would tell you something crucial if you only knew how to listen.
I'm not exactly sure it's a weakness.
Again?
It's you again. What is it? Why? Sounds like you're making her a suspect in Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation...
That's nothing. That's just legalese.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
It's you again. What is it?
Nothing is happening. The pieces are there, but sorry, you're not coming up. There we go. You blissful idiot. Say something.
It's you again. What is it?
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by...
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No. All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again. And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's play...
How?
East Delta Pinball Arcade.
Okay, but how'd she get up? There's no room for a stair.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter. Ruby could have gone up, shot him.
That's quite the theory. We need to have...
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law...
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it? Why not? Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, footprints. Recent. Horizontal? I see they taught you well in your RCM school. Good news is...
He knows they had to be recent for those lines to still read. This wasn't a failure.
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used to get up there? That's one mystery down then. An architectural mystery. Doesn't much firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. But a route does not put that bullet in his head.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of...
You lost your gun?
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder? No, you didn't. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point.
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds. Okay, cop. She's got connections. I could see how she could have access to a gun. That still doesn't...
That's all you needed. Doubt.
I don't know, cop. Why don't you find your love?
Easy now.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
Yeah. Like what? A thing?
Yeah, but they're both
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She lacked classier.
It's not bewildering. It's like, whatever, man. Guys, I'm not the only one who knew.
Knew what? First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a too? It's a...
Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday.
She didn't fuck you, 'cause you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
Ruby then threatened her and told her to...
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass. Figures. But that Ruby is queer as cabaret, now that I start thinking about it. And that's okay. Some are queerer than others.
If that's the case, then it's not right.
There are many pieces that fit together that way, Eugene. Face it.
And I suppose you have a theory.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was...
She had, like, a fully full...
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all.
Time for a logics demonstration. He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him.
The man is...
If she used us to cover her own shit up...
Which is why she didn't. This is fucking stupid, Titus. This and the queer thing, all of it. Why aren't more...
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good. Silence. The old man in the...
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. The what now?
She said she's...
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies, and
This guy barely understands.
There you have it.
It feels like you'll get to know soon.
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in. I told you. You. Yes.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
Why not? You suck on that gun like someone tore you a brand new ass. How can I forget?
You and I are going to...
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own. She said you have a funny taste in until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you...
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it. Whack him.
Silence. He nods.
You are insistent.
Yeah, there was something. She's not far. We know that much.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like...
Yeah, Al.
She's not really, hardy.
She's not, Glenn. A little.
Where have you looked?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking, sure, there's some shithouses there, a cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to union. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes...
We will start there. One more question.
Boyish, hair's red, dyed. She looks like a Lowry man. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb...
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby.
Can I help you?
Another thing. Great.
Yes?
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. Anything struck you a bit off about this mishmash? Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. No, they didn't. That's right. Finish thought. All around you, rain falls. The spring thaw must, looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat. Grey sky like great battleships, humid. Your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you. A traffic jam. The road ascends. A raised Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock, its home.
I have a brother in the cut. Where the wood at?
In the rain-swept your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. Coalition-era sheets of the ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into your hair isn't. The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal ship. La Drusienne, Couron, a silvery curtain of capes. Hallways collapse from the moor. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. A warehouse?
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back...
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Okay, here.
Right to work! Free flow of commerce!
Fuck it. How about you?
Okay.
There could be weapons aiming at us. The man's breathing steadies.
We were promised.
The physically Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all, below the damage. The weeks of How old are you? That's where this is going. 40, you could ask either one of them.
Huh.
She's buying time. Look who's finally awake.
I don't know. 1, 2. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. How old is a newborn cub who doesn't remember he's...
You're not.
Sure he is. You know, age is just enough.
Yes, but for him that number...
Wait. This requires scientific to the laboratorium.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain? I really don't know, sir. I certainly don't...
She smiles. A bitter little smile. She means it.
Clearly, I haven't. We're having this conversation, aren't we?
The rain falls on her shoulders.
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment facility. Did I? Why do I still feel suspicion hanging over me then?
The lieutenant looks away. He feels uncomfortable with this conversation. He doesn't know what to add.
I don't know what to say. None of this is for my sins, of course. For destroying my first love.
She nods, slowly. There is suddenly a strange glint in her eyes. Not malicious, but dangerous.